Dear students, in this video we are going to see projection of planes with a simple example. So this is the example we are going to see. A hexagonal plate of side 30 mm is resting on one of its sides on VP. So it is resting on VP problem and inclined at 40 degree to HP. Its surface is inclined at 35 degree to VP. Draw its projections. So this is the example we are going to see. Final diagram will be this one. So this is the final diagram. So let us see in step by step how this diagram comes. Okay, so it is given that it is an hexagonal plate of side 30. So the side of the plate is 30 mm resting on one of its sides. So totally 6 sides will be there. So the hexagonal plate is resting on one of its sides. So any one of its sides it is resting, where it is resting on VP. So if a side is resting on VP, in simple projection the true shape of the plate, that is the hexagon, will get visible on front view. So which means in simple projection above XY we have to draw the hexagon. So if it is resting on HP, you can draw the hexagon on top view, but here it is resting on VP. That's why in simple projection the hexagon will come at front view. So let us see step by step. Also its surface is inclined at 35 degree to VP. So it is given that the surface, that is ABCD, is inclined 35 degree to VP. So let us draw in step by step. So first step, draw XY line. So as I said before, the hexagon shape, that is the true shape of the hexagon plate, will get visible on front view when its sides is resting on VP. So that's why draw XY and draw the hexagon above XY, that is on front view. So let us name the corners as A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash and F dash. So since it is a front view, I am giving name in such a way that it is A dash, B dash and so on. Okay. So then project all the corners. So totally 6 corners are there. So A and B corner will be at same line. Similarly E and D, F and C will be at same line. So project all the corners up to XY. So this is the top view. So when you join these 2 points, you will get top view. So before that, let us name the corners. So when you view from here, A dash, F dash and E dash corner will be visible. Similarly B dash, C dash and D dash is invisible, which means it gets merged over the respective corners. So B dash gets merged on A dash, C will get merged on F, D will get merging on E. So that's why the invisible corner can be marked in bracket. So while giving name, see here, so A is visible, so B is behind A. So that's why I have mentioned in bracket. So likewise you can mark the corner as A, B, C and D, E and F. Okay. So then join A and E to get top view. So this is the top view. So in simple projection, the front view will be the hexagon and top view will be the line for the hexagonal plate. Clear? So the next step, let us draw the VP inclination. Since we have drawn the front view first and top view second, so in the second position we can draw the VP inclination. So that is, its surface is inclined at 35 degree to VP. So the hexagonal plate, the surface is A, B, C, D, E and F. So totally it will have 2 surfaces on either side. So let us incline that A, B, C, D, E and F surface to 35 degree to VP. So here the top view is a line. So we can incline this particular line to 35 degree to VP. So for that, just till this particular line. So measure the length of this line using scale. So for the same length, the line should be drawn in which the line should be 35 degree to XY. See, so I have drawn a line. So the length of the line, this length and this length will be equal. So AE and this length will be equal. So just mark the name as A1 and B1. Similarly measure this distance So using scale or compass you can measure A and this C distance. So with that as distance you can mark C1 and F1 from A1 and B1. So keep the scale or compass and for this particular length mark C1 and F1. Similarly you can measure this length to mark D1 and E1. Okay, so likewise you have to project the same line here, in which the line should be 35 degree to XY. So here we have tilted the particular line 35 degree to VP, which means the surface of the hexagon is inclined at 35 degree to VP. Okay, so now project all the corners of this particular top view, that is the second position top view, towards upward. Okay, similarly you can project these corners towards the right side to meet this particular line. Okay, so just mark all the meeting points. So A and A will get meets here, so this can be named as A1 dash. Similarly B and B will meet here, this can be named as B1 dash. Similarly C and C. So likewise you can name all the corners on the front view of the second position like this. Okay, so now join all the corners to get front view of the second position. So this is the front view. So when compared to this hexagon, this will be quite smaller. Okay, so next step, it is given that the side that is resting on VP is inclined 40 degree to HP. We have already drawn the VP inclination, the remaining is HP inclination. So you have to draw above XY. So always the inclination of HP will get visible on front view. So the side that is resting on VP, we have taken the resting side as A and B. So that's what I have drawn on the left side. So this AB side is resting here. So this particular side, that is edge, should be inclined 40 degree to HP. So draw a line 40 degree inclined line. Okay, so that should be inclined to XY first. So this is a line that is inclined 40 degree to XY. So we have to project the same diagram, so that is the hexagon. So the second position front view hexagon, you should project the same hexagon here, in which the side, that is AB side, this is the side we have rested. So this side should be inclined 40 degree to XY, that is HP. So likewise you can tilt this particular hexagon to here in such a way that the side AB is inclined 40 degree to XY. So if the side AB is inclined 40 degree, ED will also get inclined to 40 degree. Since it is a parallel line, the inclination will be same. So when you tilt AB side, the ED side will also get tilted. See here, I have transformed this particular hexagon here. So here you can name this as E and D. Okay, see here I have named E, D, C, B, A and F. So if you want, you can draw A, B here, and you can continue the hexagon in this way also. So this way also you can continue. So it is up to your comfort. So whichever you want, you can draw. Since it is a parallel line, if DE is inclined 40 degree, definitely AB will be inclined to 40 degree. So in that concept I have kept it here. So if you want, you can draw like this, mentioning this as B and this as A and this as D and this as E. So likewise you can also draw. Okay, next, project all the corners of this particular front view towards downward. Similarly from here, project all the corners towards right side. Okay, project all the corners of this particular front view towards downward. So provided the projection line should be parallel to each other. Okay, you must be very careful to draw this projection line. If it is not parallel, definitely your answer will be wrong. Similarly, just project all the corners towards right side. A1, B1 corner projection line will be on XY line. Okay, so So now you can mark the meeting points, that is A and A meets at A2. Similarly B and B meets at B2. So likewise you can mark the meeting points of all the corners. Now the problem is over. You can join all the corners to get top view. See, I have joined all the corners to get top view. So this is the front view and this is the top view when the hexagonal plate of side 30 rests on VP, that is one of its side is rest on VP, and the resting side is inclined 40 degree to HP and its surface inclined 35 degree to VP. So for this particular question, this will be the answer, front view and top view. So then as usual you can write all dimensions are in mm and the heading at the top, that is projection of planes. Okay, so in next class we will see a different example on projection of planes. Thank you.